on an order that was written by Honorable Bahati Mwamuye. Looking at the paragraph 2 of that order, it states that, I'll just read a bit of it to the end. The respondents jointly and severally, the servants, agents of third parties acting under direction or authority of the respondents, from detaining, arresting, or restraining the liberty and freedom of movement of the petitioner. That is the suspect before you. However, when you look at this order, it is silent on what happens when an offense is committed. That means, or it implies, that the DPP or the Inspector General has not violated any or is not in breach of contempt. The court should be careful to note that it does not direct further that in the event the suspect or the respondent commits an offense, what happens? Your Honor, I invite you to note the words of a female activist by the name Chimama Adichie, who stated that there is the danger of a single story.
It is called Chimamanda.
Chimamanda, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you,
Chimamanda.
Chimamanda
Ngozi Adichie.
Ngozi Adichie. Your Honor, when penning down your ruling,
Single story.
yes,
Yes, definitely that.
Your Honor, she narrates that there could be a problem, or there can be a problem when we hear or you hear one stereotype of a story, and there is a danger of creating a critical misunderstanding. The picture that has been presented by counsels of the suspect should be considered in line with our story or with our case of the state. Your Honor, looking at the definition of the content of proceedings, when you go further and look at it, or the definition of what it really tries to state, is that it states that it's about interfering with obtaining evidence, destroying evidence, disobeying court orders, obtaining evidence in a manner that does not align with the law, intimidating witnesses. Your Honor, it is not true, as has been conveyed, that there is disobedience of any order. And I wish to state that looking at the provision cited by the councils under Article 2, they've stated that the supreme law of the Republic binds all persons and all state organs at both levels of the government, and no person may claim or exercise authority. Reading through that article and going further down the Constitution, what has happened today is that the IG under Article 239 has only exercised their primary objective as provided and presented a case before this honorable court, and the Office of Director of Public Prosecution has also gone ahead to exercise their constitutional mandate by exercising responsive and prompt, effective service by adopting the charge presented to them, looked at it, registered it, and presented it before this honorable court, exercising their mandate under Article 232. You know, it will have been in order for counsels, the defense counsels, to wait for the charge to be read, so that we could have, or the court could have been a better picture to make an accurate ruling on what is happening. However, that has not happened, and the practice always has been, if the suspect presented before the court raises issues or opposes or brings issues to defer, the court, the practice has been, the accused person is denying the plea. So, at the end of this,
Yes, what is that? Practice has
the
been.
practice has been in many cases in this forum that when the court is just about to read a charge presented and which has been okayed by the DPP, contents looked at, it means that the DPP has acted to the best of his ability, and now the charges are on another platform to proceed in line with the operation of the Criminal Procedure Code. However, that has not happened. This one has been delayed, we can say, by the preliminary objections presented before this honorable court. Your Honor, we are at a stage whereby this court has not declared itself as official, and they are able defense counsel who can present their evidence and water down any charges that have been presented with this honorable court. With those few remarks, Your Honor.
Willis Otieno will reply on behalf.
On behalf of all of you.